What up, YouTube? Um, Welcome back, everybody. This is part 3 to my story about my accident, and here we go. So, where I left off at, I was having all these problems. I was in pain. I was shivering like I was cold, but I was sweat. I was having like cold sweats, and I had like this pain in my side. So I get to the hospital, whatever. I go to the hospital. My brother comes and get me, take me to the hospital. Boom, that happened. He rushed me to the hospital. We went to doctor's hospital. He rushed me to doctor's hospital, and they ran it. They admitted me, ran some tests. Long story short, with that process, big shout out to doctor's hospital for fixing me up, because like I ain't know what was going on, like, and I was in bad condition too. But I had a really bad UTI. So for the people that don't know what a UTI is, it's a urinary tract infection, and you get those from holding your bladder too long or not draining your bladder. When you got to go to the bathroom, you just sit there and hold it, and the bacteria in your urine backs up into your kidneys and stuff. So that's what I had. And like I said, I didn't know my body that well. I was still depressed and stressed out, so I had all these different things going on. And around that time, I was going through a situation with a female that I was dealing with before the accident. She couldn't deal with the fact that I had gotten into the accident, and then I was in a wheelchair. It was a good chance I was never going to walk again. We was going through our little situation with that, and she ended up leaving me. Like she was already into both men and women, but she ended up, leaving, moving out of town, and being with a woman because she couldn't deal with me being in the chair. So that at that point in time, like, that really hurt me real bad too, because it was like, this was a woman that, like, was, when I was able to walk, like, she was on me. She was on me. She was on me. And I wish I had my cousin here that could, like, she can get into more detail, like, about, women fighting over me and everything like that. But yeah, like, I really, we was close. And she left me high and dry, because I would never walk again. Left me high and dry. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. But anyways, what else had happened during that time? I went to the hospital. I was in doctor's hospital for a week. And they had me on IV, and they had me on medication to make sure it cleared completely up. And after being in a car crash and being in the hospital, like, I really don't like being in hospitals now. Like, honestly, I do not like being in hospitals at all. And especially when I gotta stay overnight, I do not like it at all. And it bothers me. Still to this day, it bothers me. But they did a great job. They gave me the medication. I went home, and people used to call me all the time and check up on me, like, you alright, how you feeling, what what's on your mind. I can't imagine what you're going through, but I'm always here to talk. And me being in my situation, like, I couldn't express myself to people because I didn't know how. It was like a hurt that you don't know how to express, and it's people there willing to listen, but you don't know how to express it. You shattered. You're like shattered glass trying to pick up small pieces and put it back together. It's nothing really you can tell people. So I'm home. I'm getting myself, like, I'm learning how to go up and down steps. you know, without using my legs. Um, I'm learning how to get in and out the tub, you know, without using my legs and all this different stuff. I'm learning all these different things, and like I explained in one of the other parts, you know, I get a letter in the mail saying, oh, you know, you can't get disability, you can't get this, you can't get that because you had an open warrant, and I'm like, an open warrant from where? And they're like, oh, well, we don't know. We just know it's an open warrant. So I'm like, what the fuck, man? You know, I'm like, what the hell? So I'm calling everybody trying to figure out where is this warrant and where did it come from? Come to find out, warrant was from D.C. from a uh, a case I caught in 2004 that I did a year for. So initially, I got 3 years on that case. I did 1 year in jail, and I supposed to did 2 years on parole. So I violated the parole. Now I'm gonna tell you about my PO. My PO was a black man, and I never understood it until now how some people in their authority go to their head. Like this PO, he was so rude and disrespectful, and he just wanted to send me back to jail. You know, because he always used to tell me, I'm gonna send you back to jail, I'm gonna send you back to jail. And I'm like, man, I'm a young kid out here on my own, trying my best. Like cut me some slack, man. I just got out of jail. Like, jail's supposed to be rehabilitation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just got back out. I'm trying to stay on the right path, but you pushing me to go wrong. You know what I'm saying? And he just didn't care. So I was just like, no what, man, fuck you. I'm not coming back to see you no more. Fuck you. Catch me if you can. I'm young. I'm 19. I'm young. Like, you ain't keep talking to me like you crazy, nigga. Fuck you. I'm out. And I ain't never go back. And he violated me. And he didn't catch up with me until car crash. So, yeah, I had to go back and give them their 2 years. And like I said, been in a wheelchair, they don't care. This isn't okay. They don't care how old it was. Nothing. Now, I caught the charge in 2004. I got in an accident in 2007. Beginning of the summer 2007. Charged myself in, fall going into the winter 2007. And didn't come home until, might as well say, winter of 2009. So, and I mean, being locked up, you know, I met some good people, you know, ran across some good dudes, but I think jail ain't for nobody, man, for real. Like, jail, I wouldn't recommend jail for nobody. Like, it's modern day slavery, honestly. Like, it's modern day slavery. I wouldn't recommend jail to nobody. But I mean, it was cool. My time flew. You know, I did a year in Philadelphia, federal correction, and then I did a year in New Jersey. I finished my sentence off in New Jersey. So the parole board is in Philly, and that's where I was at. And I sat there at the parole board spot for a year. Well, it wasn't even a year. I think it was like 10 or 11 months. I sat there for like 10 or 11 months. So by the time they finally sent me some the paper in the mail saying, you know, I have to do the 2 years and then I'll go home without no parole or probation or anything like that. It was just like, I've been here for so long, all right, I'll just sit here for another year. And then one morning they're like, oh, you on the bus to go to New Jersey? Huh? Like, yeah, you on the bus to go to, I forgot the name of it, but it's a federal prison in New Jersey. It's a medium level federal prison or whatever in New Jersey. So I spent the year there, and I mean, the year flew. Like for real. Like the year flew. Like, especially when I got summertime. Like, the year, man, it flew. You know, so I did my year. When it was time to come home, my brother and my cousin Junior came and got me, and they brought me home. Now, as y'all can see, like I got a haircut. I need a fresh haircut though. I need a fresh haircut, man. I gotta call I gotta call Tony, get a fresh. I gotta call, get a fresh haircut anyway. But at the time, I had hair. I had dreads in my head, which I'm gonna post some pictures after this video so y'all can see me when I first came home. I had dreadlocks in my head, little fit, light skin, little brown skin dude, dreadhead or whatever. And coming home, it was just like that ride home. They kept asking me, "You alright? Yeah, I'm alright. You alright? Yeah, I'm alright." But deep down, like I wasn't alright. Like I'm fresh home out of jail, and like I'm still in this wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in this wheelchair. Then the kicker with the wheelchair was when I first came home from the hospital. It's this kind of personal, but I couldn't have intercourse at all. It just wouldn't. It just, I couldn't do nothing. But thank God that changed. Whew. Oh man, boy. Listen, man. Thank a higher power that changed. But yeah, man. To people out there that going through the mental breakdowns and stuff like that, like I honestly, I'm with you. I want everybody to push through it. I want everybody to, get level-headed. I want everybody to be good, mentally. Because I know how it feels. You know what I'm saying? I know how it feels to be like down on your last, your world spinning around at 100 miles an hour and you don't know where it's going to stop at or which way to go. You hurt, you're trying to do something and it's just frustrating you and you feel like you can't do it. Listen, man, to all my people out there, if I can do it, you can do it. It's not going to be easy, but if I can do it, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard out here, but if us as people stick together, we can get through whatever. Like, for real. Honestly, man. And I want to appreciate, I appreciate everybody that watched this video, all my subscribers, my friends from far and wide. Man, I got friends like from my that's like Facebook friends that's like I'm real good friends with, and I ain't never seen these people a day in my life, but they real good men. And like I got a checkbook to come in to go see each one of them face to face. You know what I'm saying? Because man, just good men, just appreciative. Like, I got a goal to see them face to face. So I can put, the name, the picture and stuff to an actual face, an actual person. And they great guys, man, great guys. And I just appreciate all my family, my friends. I appreciate everybody, that, I've met along the way and that's been around. And me, I'm a car guy. I did something that in the beginning, I didn't think I was going to be able to do. Everybody kept telling me, oh man, you ain't going to be able to do this, you ain't going to be able to do that. Oh man, he doing the LS swap, he ain't going to complete it. And I completed it. I was driving around and everything, blew the transmission, swapped the transmission out, all that. Like, I done did 3 LS swaps, personal cars, 3, in a wheelchair. And I've never been to school for it. I didn't finish high school. I didn't go to college. I didn't take no automotive classes. Nothing. But I can work on cars. I can build engines. I can read. And I like to read, honestly. Like, I like to learn about a lot of different things. Like, me and the friends that I have around, like, We talk on all types of topics, political stuff, dealing with me, stuff dealing with them. I even talk to them, about my situation, me being in the wheelchair, when I get into the moods where it's like, I feel like, I just want things to be a little bit different because I want to go do this and I can't, or I want to go that and I can't, or I want to go here, but it's steps and they ain't got no wheelchair accessible ramp or no elevator or something like that. Like sometimes that stuff frustrates me because it's like I really want to do this but I can't. I really want to do that but I can't. But certain things that I can't do, some things I can't do, I make a way. I try not to let nothing stop me from achieving my goal. And I keep at it. I keep at it. I don't give up. I'm real stubborn on giving up. And when I'm doing something and I'm not trying to give up, like I kind of distance myself from people so I won't give up and I stay focused. It keeps me level minded because being in this wheelchair, like it's hard sometimes, man. It's hard. It's hard. Then it's like I went from a small kid weighing 152 to weighing 200 plus. 13 years later. You know what I'm saying? It's still a transition to me. And it's like sometimes it's a hassle when it's hard to get up and keep going sometimes. But I look around, it's like I got my son. I got all this stuff going for me now. And everything, is motivation to keep going, especially my son. My son is my biggest motivation to keep pushing forward. And for him, I'll never give up. Able to walk or not, I'll never give up. I'm here to the end with him. And this wheelchair ain't gonna stop me from doing for him. So, but anyways,